come from a family where choosing your passion was the norm. I have this family legacy, and part of that's my dad and the life he, raised me to live and the life we get to live together. But it goes back further than that, to thinking of my grandfather, seeing the life I've chosen and knowing that it was him who raised my dad a certain way, who raised me a certain way, to live this incredible life where we get to do these amazing things and see these beautiful places. And having my dad be so young that we are still kind of on the same pace, I feel really lucky. We've got a lot of years of playing left to do. My name is Amie Engerbretson. I'm a professional skier and I live in Lake Tahoe, California. Growing up, all I knew was dedicating your life to skiing. There was no banker 9-to-5. What I knew was the mountains and skiing were paramount, so everything else in your life was built around making it possible to ski and spend as much time in the mountains. I like to almost think of my job as almost more like an artist than an athlete in a lot of ways. I spend my winters going out and filming skiing, shooting photos, and kind of capturing the essence and the vibe of what it is to be out in the mountains pushing yourself. But I'm out there creating something to share with people, to hopefully invoke emotion in them that's going to inspire them and have them go push themselves and do something that they can be proud of. My dad was really young when I was a kid, and so camping was our vacation. And I love when you get to load up the rig, throw my fly rod in, my skis, and just head out for a good adventure. Early spring is definitely the unwind season for me and my dad, and so it's nice to get this time to just connect and catch up and take a couple deep breaths after a crazy winter. And the Eastern Sierra is a really special place to do that. You kind of feel like you're stepping away from it all, stepping back in time. And so for us to have this little bit of time without many distractions, and we can go fishing and skiing and just kind of connect and catch up, it's really nice. I love when you're cruising down the highway, you kind of get to see the land and the communities in a pretty intimate way. You can just be at the whim of the road, follow where the weather's good. It feels like a really celebratory part of the season that I look forward to. So my dad, Jeff, he was a professional skier in the early 90s, and he went on to kind of transition and become a photographer and a filmer in the ski industry and outside. Out of the box thing, it's almost like it's the family business. It's just cool how he loves skiing so deeply, and he passed that on to me and made the place for me to make skiing my life. It's actually been a while since my dad's fished, and it's been an even longer time since my dad and I have gotten to get out and fish together. And it's just so nice that the second we step into our waders, walk down to the river, it's right back in sync, like we never missed a beat. In a lot of ways, it feels like fly fishing is in my blood. My grandfather was actually a very well-known fly fisherman. He was a guide. He guided for ex-presidents. He had a fly fishing television show. My grandfather specialized in making bamboo rods custom, and it would come from 6 individual pieces of bamboo glued together to make this really cool shape. And when you're fishing on a bamboo rod, it's a really unique feel to it. They're custom head to toe, and then the grip even is custom to your exact hand. So the rod I fish on actually is a custom grip to my dad's hand when he was a teenager, and it happens to fit my hands as an adult perfectly. It's really cool to have these family heirlooms be these pieces that we actually go out and use and play with. So the fly rod that my grandfather made, it doesn't sit on a wall. We take it out and it goes in the water, and so I just see the day in the future where I'm taking my kids out fishing and we're using the same rods and they fit in our hands the same way. And so that connection to my family, in my eyes, can last forever.